All right, it's noon, so it's like the hottest part of the day, so it's time to mini truck, right? Well, got a shipment while I was here. This is for my wife's car. It's a dual compressor wiring kit. Comes with the big fuse for the battery, from the battery, and then to each compressor. And your wiring, mounting hardware, your big switch block. Basically, it's a switch thingamajigger. I came in today. I'm over here. What am I doing over here? Charging up the golf cart. I'm going to sell the wheels. My buddy of mine's going to come and pick them up. Give me some money for the wheels. And then I'm going to use the money from the wheels to order the adapter kit so that I can put the other wheels on them. Kind of excited about that. I'm going to put some different wheels on this thing. Found some ants in the seat. Got them killed so they're not creating a freaking nest and eating the seat. So I've been charging that battery on it so I can get it started and let it run for a little bit. Eventually I need to change the oil, but and put this thing up on blocks and get the wheels sold and the other wheels swapped out. I also re-leveled the house today. I got a weed eating done. I've got the poison out on the plants that need to be killed. Old Steve next door is moving out. Not excited about that. Hope I don't get somebody stupid moving in next door that wants to complain about everything that I'm doing. That would not be fun. So, alright. I'm going to get some of this stuff put away and get the wheels off this golf cart real quick. You guys are going to be proud of me. But not for the reason you think. For the past hour to hour and a half, I've been giving my daughter's bike a tune-up. Well, this was my wife's, but oh, look at that. She even represents. So what I did was she had been abusing it, and I taught her that you can't be throwing your bike down because it ended up bending one of the brake mounting pieces. So then every time she drive, she sounded like Devo or Debo and was squeaking through the whole neighborhood. So we bent that back into place, got that fixed up, re-oiled all of the lines, and got the chain re-greased, tightened up the forks to the bike because they were just a little wanky. Readjusted the seat up higher because she's taller and she complained that her knees were hurting. What else did we do? Redid the brakes, tightening. Also the line that goes to the adjuster for the gear selector, that line was all messed up, so we re-oiled that, got it adjusted so that now you can turn it up here again because it was rusted almost to the point that it wasn't working very good. And then aired up the tires because they were down at like 5 psi, which is nice for riding in rocky terrain, but it's not good for a street. I mean, that's pretty much all we have here. So now it's up to the right psi. It goes faster. I rode it, and here, look, perspective. I rode it, and yeah, it comes up to my waist, if that. Yeah, it comes up to my hip. So now I'm sitting here contemplating what I'm going to do because it's even later in the day. I still have half of tomorrow. This is Saturday. I still have half of Sunday, and I can work on the truck then as well. I'm going to keep the canopy up. It'll be nice and cool first thing in the morning. So I mean, I can literally get like 4 hours in on it if I don't do anything tonight, which I may end up jumping out there and doing a little bit on it tonight. My welder and everything is still out there. So at any point in time, if I get the notion to work on it, I'll jump out there. But for right now, I'm going to eat some chips. I'm going to get some water. And I'm going to sit here and relax with a little bit of cool breeze that there is. And just enjoy the day. Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Waiting on my buddy still to show up. Not sure when he's coming. But I got the cover back on, and I think those wheels look good on the golf cart. I know I should have showed you guys when it was still off. They need to be cleaned, but those tires are trash. I need to get new tires for it. So I'm still debating on whether I should put these wheels with the golf cart on the golf cart, or if I should use the chrome ones that were originally on the Toyota. It's not sure, but I'd still have to get spacers for these to kick these out, because these, they can't even go in all the way to even get bolted up. The fronts are fine, but if I do the rear, well, the hubs aren't going to match up. So I still need to put 1 to 2 inch spacers on there. Otherwise, the hub covers aren't going to go on it, and that's going to be a problem. So yeah, 2 inch spacers all the way around probably be needed for this to get back together. And once Buddy comes over and buys the rims, or buys the old rims, I could buy the spacers. So that's going to be the question. Should I get the spacers to fit these on there, or should I get the spacers to fit those the chrome wheels that came off of the Toyota originally? If you didn't know, go back and look at the walk around, the first video of the '89 Toyota pickup extended cab, and check those wheels out and see if you might like those on the golf cart. Of course, I'm going to end up picking kind of what I want. I'm thinking the chrome ones, but these do look good, and I can paint these if need be. I can paint the centers red to match if I change it to a red color, or keep them black, put a red ring on the rim. I mean, there's plenty of stuff I can do with these wheels to make them match with the build. With these, I would have to get either the tires off the chrome rims to fit onto these tires, or to these rims, or I'll have to buy new tires altogether. Which new tires, I think for those 18s, they have cheap ones online. You can get them for what, $200, if that. Yeah, I would have to save up for the 200, because I'd have to buy the spacers. No matter what, I'm gonna have to buy spacers. It's going to be anywhere from $150 to $250 for the spacers. $250 almost for the spacers that for the 4-lug to 5-lug. And then I think it's going to be $150, $175 for all 4 spacers for the 4-lug to 4-lug. Just to make them, just to kick them out a little farther. So, we'll see. But what do you think? Chrome or the black? I don't know. Because these keep hitting on me pretty good, but I don't know if they just too old. But that black and chrome really go with the white. You can't see it, huh? Go search for my golf cart somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. Maybe I'll throw up a picture of the golf cart, what it looks like, and then maybe you can picture it with one or the other rim. These are the rims that came with the Toyota, if you don't remember these. And this is the golf cart, if you've never seen it or don't remember what it looks like. All right, Sunday morning. And I've got the lower link bars back on. And I was looking at it. I just want to say there's enough air pressure in the invisible bags that it's making these bend up a little bit. So I'm afraid it's flexing right there. And on that side, see how it's flexing up because there's no bag? Just the weight of the air pressure in the atmosphere is pushing up. Okay, I'm done. I'm serious. Oh, God. All right, I had to pause it for a little bit because I had to laugh a little too hard. Here we go. So, even with this all the way down, I'm not going to run into the bottom of those. And that was my biggest concern after getting that. I thought I'd measured it right, and I did. So, you notice there's paint chips and everything. Once this is all done, I'll give it one more good sanding all over and then repaint everything one last time. But I'm just trying to keep the amount of rust build up on certain parts to a minimum, so it's lesser cleanup. Yeah. So now, next step is to work on the shock tabs. I know I didn't get hardly nothing done. What did I get done this weekend? I put those on. Damn. I got a bunch of other stuff done. I'm also nervous. My wife, this is the last week. She's got basically today and 2 more days worth of work for the rest of the week. And then next weekend, I'm off for a week. So that'll be another big week of getting stuff done. Next weekend, I'm going to work on this as much as I can. So we'll talk about that on Wednesday. That's it. You guys told me not to be sorry for not getting nothing done. So I'm sorry. Sorry. All right, that's it. Go bag your trucks, people, in the driveway, out in the sun. I tried to get out here early so that it didn't bother me as bad. Yeah. So next step, like I said, is to mount the shocks, and then we'll put the bridge on over that, get that welded in, and then I can start sanding all this down and getting it freshly painted, and then mount the compressors and get the air lines ran. That'll be the very next step. It really shouldn't take me very long to get the shock mounts welded in. I mean, that's really not even a big deal. So you're like, well, why didn't you do it today? Time and laziness, and yeah, I like being able I got to kick back for a little bit. Anyway, all right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thumbs up for I don't know, putting the lower link bars back on the truck, and yeah, working on my daughter's bike and getting the house re-leveled, because it's looking nice and straight now, and inside feels straight, and living is better. I got mattress, felt awesome last night because we flipped it around. All right, Merry Christmas. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, it's a really fucked up world we're living in. See you guys later. Subscribe.